Okay, so today I just wanted to kind of show you what I kind of call my dumpster dive sponge filter, or just sponge filter that I built with things that I found locally. I live in a really rural area of Utah, and I have a hard time sometimes getting things I need on short notice, so I've kind of come up with different ways to build some of these things. And this is one of the sponge filters that I came up with, and it's just your typical sponge filter like you've seen built all over the place, but I just want to show you some of the things I utilized that aren't so typical. So first off, it's just 3/4 inch PVC. This is your 3/4 inch PVC elbow that's typical to a lot of other designs. You got the hole there that you can feed the airline tubing down through, put an air stone in there. But my base here is slightly different. Let me take it apart here. You can see it. So this base is the bottom of a trophy. An old Lidley trophy. I just took the plaque off it. It was right here. Scraped the glue off, and then I used a stainless nut and bolt, drilled a hole in my PVC cap, and bolted it on there, and it holds it in there really well. Alright, so the bottom of this was just like a lid off, kind of like a margarine container. I trimmed the edges off, made a hole that way. These sponges don't fall off. Take that out there. So the sponges, these are just seat cushion sponge. I made sure and bought some just from a craft store, or from, you can get them at Walmart or wherever. This is 1 inch thick. I think the sheet was a 24 inch by 1 inch polyethylene open celled foam that you use for sheets. Make sure you get the kind that doesn't contain any of the anti-mold mildew stuff in it, just the regular foam. And it's pretty similar to what you'd see in like a hydro sponge, or the sponge filters that you buy. And I just stacked each ring, see? So I cut these rings. I just took an old piece of 1/2 inch lift tube from a little undergravel filter kit and just kind of stuck it in there and drilled it with my hand on the backside till I had a hole. And then to do the next one, I just stuck the pipe through the next one, lined it up with this one, and just went through and put a hole into every single one of these till I had as many as I needed. And then you just take your 1/2 inch PVC and drill holes in it, just like you've seen people do elsewhere. Works really well, this design. I've got a lot of earlier models that I've done. I can show you in some of my tanks. This is just a cherry shrimp tank is all that's in there, and I've got a kind of a similar design there. You can see that. Here's some angels that I just bought, and here's another older one that I did. This is a 1 inch model, and I've only got 2 rings on it. I was going to add on to it later. And here's another one that I made right here, and you can see that's the color that sponge will turn as it gets older. And yeah, that's it. Just a 20-gallon tall regular tank here. So that's just one idea I have as far as how to build a cheap and quick sponge filter without having to, order sponges and other things online, just using what you can find. So thanks.